Episode 11. I love this episode, but I'm not going to talk about the ending just yet. Right now, there's some other things I want to talk about in regards to this episode. Now, let's talk about the episode 11, the beginning of the episode. The left off with episode 10, cliffhanger back then. I will say that the main character says, we're going to make this happen. We're going to make it. We're going to make it work. We are. We are going to do. We're going to make sure it really actually works. Not just for me, but just for all of us also well too. Also well too. And you could tell, like the boss, he was getting kind of agitated because basically what the main male character's basically was just saying, they had to do certain things to tweak this game, get it out release and stuff like that and stuff like that. Because and you could just tell, like the main male character, yeah, everything's going good and stuff like that. But you just hope that everything doesn't go bad and stuff like that. Even though that the main character, I mean, I understand that he's trying his hardest to correct the mistakes that he done back in the past. I mean, if there was a really good like time machine, let's say there's a problem that you had back in the past you had. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. And you want to have like a what do you call it? A time machine. Yeah, a time machine. And you want to have like this time machine. So you go in this time machine, and then you go in the past, and then you find out what mistake that you've done that you need to fix. But not only because you're going in time, you also get younger also as well too. But that's what happened to the main character when he went into the past. When I think he was in college or something like that. So yeah, I mean that's basically where it was. And I could just pretty much can relate. That the main character, he was trying to get this game done as soon as possible, and he was trying his very best. And to be honest with you, I didn't like that too very well because putting pressures on your friends trying to get the game and stuff like that. It just makes no. It just I'm not saying it makes no sense, but it's just that I feel really bad, for them and stuff like that. But I'm not going to go into the drama stuff, between with his best friend. He wants to make a light novel book or something like that, and he wants to make a book or something, and he ends up leaving, and yeah, that's what happened. And then everybody just seems like they just all give up and stuff like that. Especially I think it was on episode 9. I think it was episode 9. He was trying to figure out like how he got married to one of his best friends that used to be in college with him, how he had a child and stuff like that, how he had a child. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know why the anime did not show the main character and his best friend got married. I don't know why they did not show that. I don't know. Maybe there must be some very good reason why they decided not to show that. But they also did not show the fact because that where his wife, was expecting the baby. So and I mean, just to be honest with you, he does not know. He does not know like that he officially was married until he found out. That like the girl, the little girl, steps in and say, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," and that's what I'm about to lose my marbles right there for a second right there. I was like, what does she mean? What is she saying? And it's just like it was shocking to me. It was very very shocking. It was one of the more shocking episodes I've seen out of this anime like such a long time. Wow, it's one of the biggest reviews I've seen in such a long time. It's really wow. It's really impactful. It really is. I mean, you find out you're married. You find out that you have a child. But why did the animators decided not to do that? I just don't seem to understand that. That just doesn't make no sense to me. It just doesn't. I was like, they could have just showed how they got married and how they had a child, and like how the main character in with the company that he's helping his boss trying to fix all these things, all these bugs and stuff like that. Even though the boss was getting agitated himself, he wanted to hurt the guy. I mean, hurt the main male character. He wanted to. That's what he wanted to do. And just to be honest with you, the main male character, not the main male character, but the boss guy, I don't like him. The guy's a scumbag. That's all I'm just saying. Excuse me for my French, but that's just my opinion. And I just want to say, it's just that he was not willing to listen what the main character had to say. He was not listening at all. He was just saying like, oh yeah, what about this? What about that? What about that? And you could tell the main male character, I mean, he doesn't want to hit the boss. He doesn't want to hit him, but he just wants him to say, hey, boss, trust me, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make sure that this game's going to get out sometime very soon. So we meet before the deadline. Before the deadline. And, it just seems to be, I like the main male character better than the boss, handling situations and, just telling people like what they should do and stuff like that, stuff and stuff, I like that. I really do. I really do like that. It just feels to me that even though he's basically one of the managers for Team B, and Team A was just like left on so behind. It was crazy. It really was. It was crazy. I mean, especially the boss man, just like forcing his employees to so like, I don't care if you guys stay here all night, blah blah blah. And even he had an argument with the girl, with the red-haired girl, which I do want to get into that in just a second. And it's just like the boss, is just like so mean to her. It's unacceptable. You can't just go raise your voice to a woman. You can't just go sitting there pointing your finger, raising your voice and pointing your finger at a woman. That she's basically trying to explain to you something. It's disrespectful. It really actually is. I can't respect anybody just sitting there just like get away with this kind of stuff. You sit there just like cussing and pointing finger and just yelling at a woman. It's just unacceptable. And it really actually is. That's just my own opinion. That's just my own opinion. But even though I'm just saying. Now, as far as I know, with Kawasawa, I do believe how you pronounce her. I'm not so sure. Anyways, I just want to talk about her, the girl with the red hair. I'm just going to call her the girl with the red head. But anyways, the girl with the red head, she confessed her love to the main male character, and I just want to say this also as well too. The main male character needs to stop saying sorry. Okay, I understand. I say I'm sorry to, for something for no reason. That's just my general nature, and I tried not to say it, something like that. And you could tell that the main character is like, I'm sorry, but then the girl, she gets upset. She's like, don't even try to say you're sorry. Don't even try to do that. Don't even try to do that. And you could just tell that she is in love with the main male character, and he really actually is. But I mean, the problem I have with this anime, how come she did not say she loved him a long time ago? I mean, that doesn't make no sense. I'm not mad or upset. It's just that first with the child, I mean not with the child. Well, first the main character got married. We don't know how he got married, and also all of a sudden he has a child, and then the girl is just like, oh yeah, I love you, but she could have just said I love you a long time ago, and now she's just saying this. Even though he's married, he has a kid, and stuff like that. But I, oh man, this anime is just throwing me for a loop. Now, there's one other thing I definitely do want to talk about: the ending of the anime. I said this a couple of times before. I said this a couple of times before, and I knew for a fact that the girl with the pink hair. Now, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not gonna be like snob, even though I'm just saying. But it's just that I was right of the fact, based on what I said, that I do believe that girl is going to come right back. The girl with the pink hair and stuff like that. And you could just basically tell, like, how did she get into his timeline? And the only thing I can like think that how she got into the future of the timeline is because the way thing I really see it, she can go through time also as well too. But how is she really actually going through time? That's something I want to know. Like, because I can pretty much I could just tell from her that she has been following this main male character for quite some time and watching over him, like what is he doing, something like that. You guys may not notice that. But let me just say that whatever she's trying to do, she must be trying to do something to help the main male character. But the question is she going to help the main male character out, or is she not? Or maybe she might become the villain of this anime, or during the last episode, which I don't think she's not, and stuff like that. But even though, like I said before, episode 11, the girl with the pink hair shows up, and just like bam, she's right there. I was so excited to see her that she popped up. I have to give my 100%. Actually, I have to give my 110% that this is the best episode of the series of episode 11. A strong episode. Personally, one of my favorites. I just love this episode because it just shows that the girl with the pink hair, she's back, and now she wants to talk with the main male character. Well, whatever she's going to talk with the main male character, it must be something very important. Must be something very important. But like I said before, if she could able to go through time, go through time and go to the future of time, how she's doing this? How she's doing this? Or maybe she's must be something else, or maybe she could be an alien or something like that. I don't know. It's possible, so I don't know. But episode 12, I'm hoping episode 12 do not disappoint me. I'm hoping episode 12 does not disappoint me because I really want to know. I really want to know what are the answers. What are the answers that I personally I want to know. Because this is starting to become one of my favorite animes so far right now. So please do not mess up, please. Man, I'm so sorry. Please do not mess this up, you guys. Please do not mess this up, you guys. I'm very curious what you guys have to say, but to me, I want see those. I want those answers. You know what I'm saying? I want them answers. I'm hoping we will get it at episode 12. If we don't, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. But I'm not saying really disappointed, just a little disappointed. But even though this anime is really going so far, going so good, but despite some of the other episodes I have issues with, but things are just now smoothing out to see where things going. But I'm also kind of curious about, is there going to be a possibility of a season 2? To be honest with you, I don't know if there really actually is going to be a season 2 or not. If there really actually is or not, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because normally with series like this, possibly they probably will get a season 2. Probably will get a season 2, but probably not. It just depends. How the anime is going to sell, stuff like that. The one thing I could just predict from the series is that I don't think this anime is not going to sell very well. That's just my opinion. But unless they do something with this with the last episode, I mean, it's all determined there for now. But like I said before, I'll be very shocked that a lot of people are going to buy this anime. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what's really going to happen. But even though, yeah. So anyways, tell me what you guys thought. Tell me you guys thoughts. Yeah, it was. Leave your comments below. Tell me your thoughts. Like I said before. So yeah, it was. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay. Okay, all right, so sorry, you guys. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of this anime review. But anyways, on the next, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Please hit the notification bell. Also want to. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, Jesus love you. I love you guys. Please stay safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.